Hey guys, Joe DeFranco here, and we got a little bit of a change of pace today. This is not an episode of Ask DeFranco's Gym. I have some viewer mail that I'm going to read today that I think you might find interesting. Bear with me. This email was sent in one long run on sentence, so I'm going to do my best to make sense of it. I'm going to pull it up and see what you guys think. All right. Dear Joe, I couldn't hold this in any longer. I had to email you and let you know what a piece of shit I think you've turned into. I've been a follower since you first started. I used to look forward to your Ask Joe website updates every week. Now all I can look forward to is a new product or website that you're going to charge me for. I bust my ass working for a moving company. Some months I can't even barely pay my bills, and now you got to hold me up for 20 bucks every month if I want to be part of your DeFranco Insider? Come on, man. You have to know how greedy this makes you look. I know you'll never answer this. Never say never. But hopefully it makes its way to your desk so you're aware that you just lost a longtime follower. Peace, bro. Scott. Scott must be from New Jersey with the bro. But, so first of all, I'm breaking one of my business rules to success by even reading this and answering it. I've talked a lot about ignoring the haters. Don't waste your valuable time and energy addressing things like this. Nobody that's successful addresses things like this. They're too busy with their tunnel vision, focusing on their own business and their own success. So apparently I'm not that successful because I'm addressing this, but I wanted to make this exception to the rule because this whole thing with charging people in the personal training industry and the gym industry, it is a weird thing in our industry that a lot of coaches and trainers come to me and they ask me just this question. They feel bad when they have to charge somebody. People get mad at them when they have to charge them. And you really don't see this or expect it in any other industry. So I do want to address it because I think it will help just bring clarity to some of our audience, I'll say, the personal trainers and gym owners and coaches out there. So I first want to address this by asking you, Scott. I'm going to flip it on you and say you said you're a professional mover. You bust your ass working for a moving company. So my question to you is, do you get paid to do your job? I have a feeling that you do get a paycheck each week or every 2 weeks because that's what people do. You have a job and you get paid to do your job. I'd love to meet you in person and ask you how many days and how much time and effort that you've given for free, because I'm sure it must be a ton since you're asking me to give my life away for free. It's funny. I didn't ask you when we were moving my gym from New Jersey to Texas. We didn't ask you to move our gym for free over there. In fact, a company got paid very well to do that job. But, somehow you feel like I should be doing this stuff for free. So I just wanted to address it. First of all, yes, I do charge for certain aspects of my business. And the irony of this whole email is that one of my biggest issues in this business was that I did not charge enough. And this is a story I want to tell because it's going to make me look bad. And people who have been my business advisors, I'm sure are going to watch this and say, why the hell did you tell that story to the world? It makes you look bad. It doesn't really set you up to look like an expert. But you know what? It's the risk I'm going to take. My life has always been an open book. I pride myself on being honest. So I'm going to share this story in the DeFranco Gym Prime. I'm not talking about the first year or two. Since people have known who we are and we've been, Men's Health top 10 gym in the country and this world-renowned brand, I have been this close to going out of business multiple times. And this is while the gym is packed, rocking and rolling. If you would have walked into my gym, and many people have, they walk in and I used to laugh to myself because they'd be like, man, you're doing all right for yourself. DeFranco's doing well. He must be making money hand over fist. I was over at his gym. Place was packed. You couldn't even move in there. Those were the times that I almost went out of business and struggled to pay the bills many months. And I'm not exaggerating, but the reason being, I was too nice and I let way too many people come in for free. Yeah, don't worry about it. Don't pay me this week. Pay me next week. Pay me next month. Yeah, I'll write you up a program. Don't worry about paying me. I mean, I did more work and spent wasted more time being busy and helping people, which, you know, a part of me doesn't regret, but I couldn't do it forever because, you know, A, I almost went out of business a bunch of times, and then B, these two cats came along. Once I became a father, that's when it really hit me. And I realized that, you know, my main job, my main function on this earth is to be a provider for my children. They rely on me to provide for them. You know, I'm the guy who puts the food on the table and the roof over their head. And I spent a lot of time, money, energy, you know, becoming, you know, an authority figure, so to speak, or an expert in this field, that I feel comfortable that if I'm going to charge for something, I feel comfortable charging because I know you're going to get whatever you pay for the service or the product that we're charging for, you're going to get it back tenfold. One of my first core values is to over deliver, and I feel that we do that. So, with that being said, I'll also say this. Look on my website. I have Ask Joe's, my blog. You could go back and search back 2003. I have 11 years worth of free Q&A and information on my website. I post daily information on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. I do a lot of interviews, podcasts. I think I was on 3 or 4 different podcasts last month, which were all free. You could find them online. Gave away a ton of information that I'm very proud of and happy to do. So 75% of my business is still free information, which I don't think you will find in any other industry. If I need to go buy a new car, I don't walk into the car dealership and they have the section of free cars that I could take, or, you know, the paid vehicles that I could choose to pay for one. I don't just walk in there and say, you know what, I'm going to take the free one home for another couple months, and then maybe if I feel like it, you know, I'll come back and pay for one. No other industry works like that. Yet ours does. We're still giving away 75% of the information for free, and then the 1 or 2 things we have to put a premium on and charge for, you got guys like Scott that are going to get pissed at you for. So I guess you'll never make everybody happy. I do want to take this time to say thank you. I truly appreciate all the people who do support me and the DeFranco's Gym brand, and the CPPS certification and the DVD series that I put out with Smitty. All the supporters, I truly thank you. It means a lot. You guys truly do keep this business going, and we will continue to bust our ass to over-deliver for you guys. Scott, if it's going to make you mad every time I come out with a product or a DVD, or we'll call it a premium service that we have to charge, man, I have a lot more for you to be mad at. So just be patient, brother. Thanks, guys.